at ease, troops. Well, we have gone through so much since we started reviewing Ernest movies. Well, me anyway. But now it's time to review Jim Varney's final performance as Ernest in the Army. Right now, in this review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, howdy folks, fellow YouTubers, and Vern of course. This is your old buddy Doyle, aka the Big D, welcoming you to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Well, so now I'm going to bring to you guys another review of the Ernest P. Worrell series. This time, I bring to you Ernest in the Army from 1998. Now, of course, the film was actually produced in 97, but it didn't get released until 98. Which would be Varney's last performance as Ernest P. Worrell, because he passed away 2 years later after this film was released. But it wasn't his last movie overall. Anyway, this time around, Ernest is about to go to camp again, but this time it's boot camp. Well, since he's working at the golf range as the golf ball collector, he fantasizes about being a war hero, and he wants to drive, but his friend Ben just won't let him. But he tells him that if he joins the army, which he doesn't really approve, he will get to drive large vehicles and never have to go into actual combat. And soon after that, he reveals he thinks himself he'll do it. So he gets into action and what have you, but apparently, as you can imagine, our favorite country bumpkin gets into so much mischief. Now, let me tell you this, that now, Varney has two other characters, an Arab on quicksand, which that Arab almost kind of looks like him acting like Pierre O'Toole in Lawrence of Arabia. That's one thing. As well as an army captain, which of course reminds us of another one of Varney's characters, Sergeant Glory. But of course it's only credited as army captain, so enough said. But anyway, that's what he sees in his fantasies and what have you, so he enlists, but one day a UN peacekeeping commander named Pierre Gullet and a British ambassador visit Ernest's camp and demands that the entire UN, including him, is to be deployed to the fictional Middle Eastern country of Kyrgyzstan, where he and his fellow soldiers have to assist UN troops in the hope of saving the country from being invaded by an evil Islamic dictator named Tufuti of Azeria. Yes. Now then, actually, we get, as the General Jeff Pillars, along with Duke Ernstberger, who actually played those two salesmen a few years back in Ernest Rides Again. Now, the director of the movie, John Cherry, actually has a special appearance as the Sarge. Can you believe that? Well, anyway, once Ernest is in this here fictional country, boy, the fun begins. He also gets to meet a lost boy in the desert named Ben Ali, who becomes a trusted friend and ally of his, much to the surprise of him meeting news reporter Cindy Swanson, who is his supposed love interest, but, well, you know how it is with old Ernest. Always a problem sometimes. Well, not sometimes, all the time. But he'll prove to be a hero, though. Anyway, let me see. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Now, Ernest, some of Ernest's mischief and what have you, like you see in some of his old commercials actually kind of are referenced throughout this, like in this scene where the colonel's showing off these here rock mines. One's a real rock and one's a mine disguised as a rock. And he's doing that little thing like he did for and he did for Mellow Yellow, yeah. Which I definitely should try and do a special bit about his Volume 1, Volume 2 greatest hits. We'll see. You know, it's like eeny, mine, and like one potato, two potato, three, and then like paper, rock, scissors. Yeah, and he just blows the John, which has the general in there. Oh boy, that's funny. Yeah, this has a whole load of hystericalness and mischief and what have you. I must say that when the Colonel and Cindy get kidnapped by Tufuti's men, Ernest takes a risk and goes after him without the help of any others. Now, also, before he even does this, he even makes pancakes and what have you. Yeah, this is the second time we see him do that. We saw him do that in Ernest Saves Christmas. He also did that in one of his commercials. You can find that on, it was called Flipside, and it was for Buttermilk, Challenge Buttermilk, you know, with a little elk on the front, yeah. He did for other Buttermilk products, Buttermilks, of course. But except, of course, you'll see. I'm not going to try to spill the beans and what have you on some of this movie, but this is about all I'm going to tell you. I'm not really going to spoil too much. I won't spoil the ending either, because that's just a little silly and what have you. Especially, I'll only give you a tiny bit of the ending, so no stopping the video or anything. But I'll get to that in a little bit. But anyway, Ernest has come to the rescue. Tufuti's men have the Colonel strapped to a missile and what have you. They're about to launch it, and man, it's absolutely funny. But once Ernest saves Cindy, they manage to make a getaway, but Cindy can't even handle Ernest's mischief, being a total coward and what have you. Oh boy. That's all we need. So, he apparently is ready to take out the bad guys. Especially when they use a little, kind of a front thing, kind of like a big spatula in front of the big truck, and he uses his little golf ball catcher thing to grab rock mines and throw them at the bad guys once they're going through. Oh boy. And then, well, managed to scare off Tufutu, and well, Ernest proved he was the hero again. Everybody's proud of him, and so is Ben, which he unfortunately kind of had a bit of a heart attack or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he had, yeah. So anyway, Ben Ali's reunited with his father. That's just a little. That's only my little bit of a slight ending spoiler, but I'm not gonna tell how. Well, much of the rest, how the ending goes when they're getting out and what have you. But because you'll just need to watch the movie. And Cindy says she wants to share, be with the real hero, smooches him, but unfortunately. Ernest's lips peel easily, and boy, she's grossed out and just doesn't want him near her anymore. Boy, what a bummer. Oh well, nobody's perfect. And then we get one last look at Ben Ali and his own cap, just like Ernest. But that's all I'm telling you. Watch the movie. You can find it on Tubi. You can find it on YouTube as well. Anyway, it came to DVD 4 years later after it's released, which included the interstitials that Varney had done right when he was coming back as Ernest Writes Again, called Your World, as I see it. Interstitial, that my old ABC affiliate, probably one of your affiliates that showed Ernest several times, showed where Jim Varney plays Aster Clement. Yeah, Ernest's uncle is absolutely funny. And all the other members of the Worrell clan, plus many others. And Mill Creek re-released this as part of Maximum Ernest and Essential Ernest collections in 2006. And the bonus feature along with the special film, Know What I Mean? Hey Vern, it's my family album. I haven't watched it yet. I'm sorry I didn't review that because that's sort of a special film, not an actual theatrical or direct-to-video film. Image Entertainment re-released this along with Ernest Red Again, plus both Greatest Hits collections, part of the Ernest Wacky Adventures Volume 1 in 2012, and then again as the Ernest Triple Feature in 2013, with Ernest Goes to School and the recent movie, Ernest Goes to Africa. And then, yet again, 2016 as part of the Ultimate Ernest Collection. Would I recommend this? Well, sure, go ahead and give it a try. I mean, this was the last Ernest movie. Now, even before his death, Varney had been playing some more Ernest movies, but, well, some of the people we worked with just didn't quite confirm that it didn't exist and what have you. Oh, well. But anyway, now I ask, what did you think of Ernest in the Army? Please tell me in the comments below. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. And I want to thank everybody again for helping me reach 200 subscribers. And I'm still climbing a little bit. Thank you. And next time, I may do a special video tomorrow, but I will finish up the Ernest run on Wednesday with the one that started all, Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam. Excuse me. Anyway, excuse me everybody. Now, thanks for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out my reviews of the last 3 Ernest movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Ernest Goes to School. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Slam Dunk Ernest. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Ernest Goes to Africa. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. Keep it up with subscribing. Tell your friends about my channel if they want to see more rankings and reviews of movies, TV, video games, music, etc. Then come to the Big D and Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya. Know what I mean? Bye now.